in as the tight end here, going left. That throw finds Pickens. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
Second and 13. Catch made by Austin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing now from the gun. Brought in close to the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
Steelers nothing.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers now trail by just a point in the fourth. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point.
He's throwing for it! And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You could just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. They fake the handoff, now Mahomes. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down the center. He's got it deep downfield. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun handoff to Pirine. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Chiefs down by only 1. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's a give up the middle. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. The Steelers calling their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Looking to throw it. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So now here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now. The throw is caught. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. have to try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Now Boswell on to send this away. Hardman with a return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
The Chiefs take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here he is to throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. First throw of overtime now. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. That's picked. Oh, the football's loose. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. For one side, an incredible mistake, and for the other, a clutch defensive play that could set up the end of this game.
This is overtime, baby, and every play is amplified by 100. And now some life to go get yourself a win.
Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. He's gonna let this go deep down the right side. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Straight ahead they go with Piron. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do?
And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it took some extra effort, Brock.